Hi guys, welcome to our cabin.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and together with my dog Phoenix, we moved into a 4x9 teardrop camper for the summer. We had so much fun exploring the southwestern slope of Colorado this summer that we have decided to give full-time road life a go. Currently, we are back in our hometown of Phoenix, Arizona as I pack up and transition our lives from home to RV, but we still make time for weekend adventures. This weekend, we are up on the rim and we are enjoying a beautiful cabin to celebrate my birthday.
Before I show you around this adorable cabin, let's get some provisions. It is time for one. Ooh, plastic, I'm not gonna break it. I think we're also gonna go ahead and make a charcuterie board before I show you around and explain where we're at. First, we need to do wine taste. Like, I'm totally not a wine snob. I taste grapes. Yep, I taste grapes. I'm totally not a wine snob. I don't have a clue what I am doing, but I like a good Riesling. Cheers, let's make a charcuterie board. And I'll kind of explain where we're at. So you're probably wondering, where's the drop? I haven't sold the drop yet. She's still at home, but this is kind of an old tradition that Fiends is here. He's just upstairs living his version of his best life. Just wait, he'll come down. But this is kind of a tradition that we are bringing back because I haven't done it in a really long time. Yes, I totally brought this from home. Actually, if you watched my birthday video from 2 years ago where we stayed in the yurt, this was there as well. I don't just do this stuff for YouTube, y'all. Like, this is legit just me. So, I like a moment. But anywho, let's get back to the history. What you doing, boo? It's just up above me. Rewind. Not the history. Let's get back to where we're at. While I get my... I love a charcuterie. Wow, I'm a hot mess express. There we go. I actually really do need to eat. I'm a little bit, honestly, on the shaky side. So anyhow, where are we? Where are we? What are we doing? So we are in the little tiny town of Overgard, Arizona. So Heber Overgard is more often what it is referred to. And this is on the Mogollon rim, not the Mongolian, despite what I thought the first, 3 years I lived here. Just glance at it all, y'all. Not all. Just glance at it, y'all. If you just glance, it looks like Mongolian, and I did. I just glanced, and then I moved on with my life. And it wasn't until I heard somebody say Mogollon monster that I was like, it's a what? And then I realized it is not the Mongolian rim. It is the Mogollon rim, and it is known for the Mogollon monster, which is a terrifying creature in the woods, as well as a really hard ultra race, and also the location where I suffered a grade 3 ankle sprain. Aw, 3 years ago now. Wow, it's been so long. Anywho, we're up in rim country. If you know Arizona, Flagstaff is over here. Payson, Heber, Overgard over here. I'm up on the rim, so it's a little bit cooler. And back before I was cool enough, no, I'm just kidding. Back before I was brave enough to solo camp or solo really adventure much, I would rent the same cabin every year in this area. It was the cutest elk hunter's cabin. Somebody bought it, so you can no longer rent it. And that is where I celebrated my birthday every year. And it only had a few DVDs, actually only one. And we're gonna watch that movie tomorrow. It has actually, if you've ever watched any of my birthday videos, you will know it's a movie I always watch on my birthday. It's just become this weird tradition. But I thought this year that I would reignite the tradition of getting in a cabin. So hanging out up here, the drop is still for sale, but I'm at that point where I'm prepping my car to sell, and I'm prepping the drop to sell, and I just don't want to risk taking it out, and also it's kind of unpacked because I had a showing. So anyhow, long story short, the drop's at home, and we are living, hi boo, in luxury, and we're gonna have a charcuterie. There we go, if I could get this open. And that is what we are doing this weekend. So we're gonna hike, we're gonna make good food, and I'm gonna show you around as soon as this charcuterie board is done. Charcuterie is done. All of this stuff is pretty much from Trader Joe's, except for Butterfinger. I follow the really this like super funny to think that I follow Instagram account, but they pair chocolate and cheese together, and they said that Butterfinger goes really well with super sharp cheddar, so I have that. Then I have chocolate coconut covered almonds. Mounds, like Almond Joys, are kind of my favorite candy bar if I'm gonna have a candy bar, other than Butterfingers, so kind of my two faves. Then we have the pumpkin cranberry crackers from Trader Joe's, just the regular thin crackers, apricots, whatever you want to say. And I have Stilton. I've never tried Stilton before. It feels like a very fancy British cheese, but they had an apple and pear, and it smells really good. So we've got some Stilton. We've got unexpected cheddar, salami, pepperoni, and then brie that has vanilla and blueberries on it. And that is what the human is having. And yes, this is enough charcuterie for about 5 people. So we'll be packing up quite a bit of it for tomorrow's hike, but it's kind of dinner. But now, I said this was human charcuterie. Oh yeah, baby. I'm making a bark-bootery board. Well, bark-bootery bowl. But this bowl actually came with the cabin. So nice. And we've got chicken tenders. We've got harvest brunch. We have salmon jerky. And Sundays for dogs, which is Feeney's new food. If you listened to my recap video, you know I was looking for a new one. This is what we settled on. And he, as you can hear, loves it a lot. So we're gonna get a little bit of that, just so I can kind of hand feed it. This isn't his dinner right now. Salmon jerky. Good thing we are not camping out. Don't worry, I'll wash these. Oh, do I hear a fee? Do I have to pay the salmon tax? I do. That harvest brunch. Oh, you go back up. Kids, he like loves this upstairs. I think he likes like looking over me. A little harvest brunch waffles. And chicken tender treats. These are all from Trader Joe's. I actually really love their like dehydrated treats like this. Because they're just single ingredient, which is great. And there's his bark-bootery bowl. Yeah. You got a bark-bootery bowl, bud. Yeah. So we are staying in kind of a cabin village. So there are lots of little cabins around me. I'll leave the Airbnb link for this down below. But if you look on Airbnb in this direct area, there are quite a few cabins with different amenities, different layouts, and all honestly for really good prices. I picked this one because it has a hot tub feature. And after hanging out in the hot springs in Colorado, it reminded me just how much I love like relaxing in a hot bath. So not a hot tub, but let's get you oriented, because you've seen the kitchen, which is behind you, but when you come into this stunning open lofted space. I love cabins that are laid out like this. The back part of the cabin is where the bedroom, bathroom, all of that is, but the front is the dining room, the living room, the kitchen, and then it goes up into a lofted space. What I absolutely love about this particular cabin is all of the little features. So let me show you what I mean. When you're over here right by the door, they have this little holder for poop bags. Poop bags. They also have their little flyers, which they should. All of the lights are labeled, y'all. Like literally labeled. And instead of having a book that you gotta try to kind of figure out what to do when you leave, they actually have the checklist right by the door. 10 out of 10. They have a doggy towel to wipe dog footprints off or if he gets wet. And then they have a nice little, let me put those on there, shoe holder, which considering like hiking or it could get really muddy because it does rain up here quite a bit, those are just really nice features to have. And then you actually have some space between the rug and the other rug. So I don't know, I just feel like you can bypass the rug if you need to, like if you need to go hop in the shower to like really wipe off, which I probably should have. But the little features are what makes this like a 10 out of 10. Then obviously you have the living area, which has a nice, comfy but small. I'm a short person and I'm this would be a little challenging. I guess if you take the pillows, but it's a very small chair. Got your TV, candle, which is really exciting. Not a lot of Airbnbs do candles, and that's pumpkin scented, so I'm totally gonna use it. And then you have a bunch of games, board games, and card games all under here. So it would be great, honestly, for like a winter cabin rental because right behind me is the fireplace. It's not exactly cool enough to use it, but I'm probably going to just for the vibe. And then what's really nice is they put a dog bed and a dog blanket. So I'm actually gonna put this blanket on our bed. Dogs are not supposed to be on the couches, so I'm not gonna let him up on the couch. It's leather, obviously. But we'll put a blanket just in case he hops up on the bed in the middle of the night or something. Wanna go by the rules. Well, oh, candle. Little baby candle broke. Oops, I didn't do it. Then obviously over here you have the couch, which is a nice leather cozy couch. They have got blankets galore, so this would be amazing for a winter weekend getaway because it would be snowing up here. They've just got blankets everywhere. The fireplace thermostat's here. This is really cute. I'll turn this off so you can read it. This is the name of the actual cabin. They all have little names around here, which is super cute. So this is the Tamarack. Adorbs. And I cannot wait to cozy up on this couch with a cup of coffee maybe, with the front door open, and just kind of enjoy. It will be cool in the mornings and the evenings, so looking forward to that. Because as you can hear, the AC is on. And then that brings us to the kitchen, which is incredibly well stocked. They have just about every way to make coffee that you can imagine here. Keurigs, full coffee pots, espresso maker, French press. They have milk frothers. They literally have it all. They have hand frothers, like good Lord, I appreciate this person. And then they have a coffee drawer, which has K-cups and espresso pods and chi cups. They're tea. I call them chi cups. They even have some little creamers if you forgot yours, microwave popcorn. I brought some spiced cider, of course, because I brought the birthday bourbon. So this particular bottle is not the birthday bourbon. This was an old bottle that I put the birthday bourbon in because the birthday bourbon says happy 40th birthday, Michelle, etched in the back, and it's a special reserve. And I don't want to break that bottle, so we just put some of the birthday bourbon in the regular bottle. So I will have some cider and bourbon probably tomorrow night. But fully stocked, fridge has condiments and stuff. And oh my gosh, look at this extra cute thing up on top of the fridge. They have like milk bones, an extra leash, a tennis ball, lint roller. How adorable is that? I kind of want one of those. Well, the basket. I don't do retractable leashes, but the basket. So yeah, this has electric kettle. I mean, it's got everything. It's got all your glasses. It's got all your plates. And guess, they're actual real plates that look like my plates from the drop, but these are real and green. So, you know, makes me happy to kind of have a little bit of the drop with me. So this is the kitchen. Gonna be making a fun little dinner here, a fun little breakfast here, and another fun little breakfast here. Because I'm here for 2 nights, if I didn't say that. Here for 2 nights. And let's go to the spot that Fiends has pretty much just taken over and won't come down from. Shed some light on this. Oh, there we go. And this is the loft. So we've got 2 single beds up here, which means has been on. Sorry. He just likes it up here. It's like the teenager's room, and he's like my kid. So definitely here, man. Ooh, heat definitely rises, but nice beds. This is great because they don't have a lot of places to hide luggage, so you'd be able, if you were staying here for like a significant amount of time, be able to put your stuff away. Great view. Lights. It's fantastic. And it has a TV. Come see. So it has this TV and this great view. This definitely isn't a place you'd want little kids unless you had a baby gate and you were sleeping up here with them. But this would be great for younger kids, have some privacy away from their parents. They even have a little basket with like toys and books and things. So great little chill hangout spot for the teenagers. Or if you're a couple and you have some single friends. Or it'd be a great spot for me if I traveled with a couple, because it's just me and the beans, you know? What you doing, boo? What you doing, Patrick? Sorry. He's adopted that bed. Hang on. As you come back down the stairs, you have the air conditioner in front of you. Woo! That thing puts off some air, but then you also have a giant tic-tac-toe. If I was here with somebody, I would be playing a ridiculous amount of giant tic-tac-toe because I adore giant tic-tac-toe. Brings us gloriously back to our wine, to our charcuterie, which just gonna let you know that Butterfinger and super sharp cheddar, the cheese chocolate sommelier. You know what I'm talking about. Did not lie. Let's take you to the back of the house to show you my domain. Sweeney took upstairs. I don't know why I was so dramatic. Housekeeping, you want bits on pillow? Just kidding, nobody's actually in there. Bathroom, bedroom. Let's go here. This bathroom, 10 out of 10. Again, just all of the little touches. It smells amazing in here because they actually have a diffuser with like the actual oils for you to use too, which I know that sounds really dumb, like they'd give you a diffuser without the oils, but like for you to use here. All the little touches, like the makeup washcloth so you don't ruin their bright white. They have a washer and dryer with all of the soaps and just more candles and room to spray, and the lighting is great in here. And this wood just gives it like such a spa feel with the wood and the glass and the black circle. I love it. It's minimalist, it's simple, but it's beautiful. And now where the magic happens. The magic of sleep, that is, because I'm single. But Beans and I hang out in here, and he is desperately wanting to get in here, but the tripod's in the door, so let me show you around the room. And yes, my feet are really dirty. It's on the smaller side for a room, but again, this is a pretty small cabin, and it's laid out really well. There's a nice walkway because there is a door that goes somewhere fun that I'm gonna show you. But again, with the touches, this bed, you sink in. Oh, I cannot wait to sleep in this bed. I'm so excited. I love the yellow. I'm a mustard yellow girl. Yellow, cozy, TV. And guess what's below it? A little fireplace. So one of those like little just for show fireplaces. So this is pretty much where we're gonna be the entire time because there's a TV, there's a fireplace, and there's a back door. Now that it's cooling off, I can probably turn off the AC and open the door because this leads to our very own back patio. But I'm gonna save this for tomorrow for you. No peeking. Let's continue on with the rest of the bedroom. Just threw you out, doesn't work? I am so excited. This is gonna be great. We're gonna watch some creepy, spooky movies, cuddled up in bed when it gets dark. I'm so excited. Last but not least, we do have a dresser in here. I just shoved my bag in here, ironing board, extra pillows, like literally all of the things you could need. And if you're gonna stay here long, they even have a laundry basket. Like seriously, just all of the things they have thought about. It's the little things. Like they even have a mint on your nightstand. Blown away. The sun is setting outside, so we're gonna stop the tour for now. We'll give you the rest of the tour outside and the special fun thing in the back tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. But we are gonna settle in for some Netflix and charcuterie. I'm gonna try to get my dog from being in the loft because Apparently that's just his space. I wonder if he'll sleep up there tonight. I'll let you know. I'm gonna settle in and enjoy my evening, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. All right, breakfast is served. We've got eggs with some cheddar, chives, bacon, pumpkin madeleine. Got some fruit I'm gonna cut up for a little bit later, but it's in the car, so we'll grab that a little bit later. But for now, I'm gonna eat breakfast. Fiends has already eaten his breakfast, and then we're gonna go to the lake. All right, we are headed out to Woods Canyon Lake, which is about a 30 to 40 minute drive from here. It's about a 3.5 mile loop around a beautiful lake. So it's usually really busy on Saturdays, but since it's Sunday, I'm kind of hoping that most people are headed home and we'll have a little bit more privacy. So let's go. The parking lot was surprisingly empty. I don't think I've actually ever seen it that empty. It gets so busy on the weekends. They actually built a really large overflow parking up the hill a little bit, because the main parking is at the marina and general store. But I don't know if it's because it's Sunday or it is pretty windy, so I don't know. And it's supposed to get windier, so I don't know how the lake's gonna be. But we're gonna head out on this trail, which is just kind of a, call it a casual trail, because it's kind of a choose your own adventure at many places that just goes around the lake. We're gonna enjoy our time here. It is a beautiful day. The weather is pretty darn perfect, and Fiends is pretty darn happy to not be in the heat, so let's go.
I'm burning bridges with society. Oh, my heart can't be tamed, it keeps pulling me across the canyon, into the great unknown, into the wild, to the wild, to the wild I go. Oh, oh, oh. Into the wild I go. Oh, oh. It's time to break free from all that's holding me. I'm letting go of all I'm supposed to be. It's time to give up everything I know. Into the wild, to the wild, to the wild I go. Oh, to the wild I go.
If you wonder why we're not playing fetch like we would normally do in a body of water, there are just so many downed sticks, and you can see down trees, branches poking up. So I'm trying to find an area, but this one's got quite a few. I think I could go this way and we could play a little fetch, but yeah, it's definitely a lake that has just a lot of downed trees. I think they fall, like they have little like winter mini avalanches, they fall in, so it's just a little on the dangerous side, but we'll find a spot. Down. Take a load off. so gross. You're so gross.
I'm burning bridges with society. Oh, my heart can't be tamed, it keeps pulling.
Hey, we are just about to the dam that gets us back to the marina and back to our car. It takes a little bit longer than I thought it was, which was perfect because we had like about a 2-mile section right there that we didn't see anybody, which was great. Sophine's was off leash. We got a good pace going, felt good. But now we're back to the people, but my phone says we're at 4. I don't know how accurate the All Trails recorder is. My Koros died. I generally wear a Koros, and that's what I use when I'm training or doing anything like that, but after 5 years, after the last firmware update, it no longer works. So probably time for an upgrade there, but we are just about back to the car, headed across the dam, and I think we're gonna head back to the cabin. I think I want to just enjoy being at the cabin. I don't often rent cabins, so I feel like when I do, I kind of want to be there. So we'll do some more, maybe a neighborhood walk after a little bit. But all right, boo, let's go. Wrong car. What you doing up there? We're back from our hike back to the cabin. Fiends has made himself completely comfortable up there. And I have decided that I'm not gonna drive anymore. We're probably gonna take a walk across the street to check out Bison Ranch, but I'm not gonna drive anymore. So that means I can have a cocktail and I'm gonna share my new obsession. So this is technically supposed to be a dirty Dr. Pepper, but I don't like Dr. Pepper. I love these A&W root beers, the 0 sugar ones. So we're gonna pop that in there. I'm making a little lunch. I've got a carne asada burrito from Trader Joe's going. Wow. I'll be right back. Sheesh, I did not pour that properly. That took forever. So, got your root beer or your Dr. Pepper. Do not knock this till you try it. Rum chata. The thing I hate about rum chata, there we go, is because it's always sticky. Takes a lot to get it open. It's gonna make her dirty. And I'm not kidding you. This is so amazing. I've seen it done with the new coconut Dr. Pepper, with the coconut rum chata too, which if you liked Dr. Pepper, I think that would be amazing. I wanna try the coconut rum chata. This is all I have, so. A bottle of booze lasts me forever in my house. I've probably had this like 2 years at this point. But, you know, could be worse. All right, we're gonna eat and chill. Oh, did you come down and join us? Would you like a chicken tender? It has been an awesome chill afternoon. Took a little nap, watched a little TV, just kind of relaxed, read a little book. But now I need to finish showing you around the outside, and I'm gonna show you what's out back first because we are definitely gonna be taking advantage and, you know, just don't pay attention to that. Go on outside. So out back you have your very own back porch and hot tub. This is actually a brand new hot tub. I think we are gonna be the first, well, I say like we. I think I'm gonna be the first person who gets to use it. This is a new amenity that they put in and I'm super stoked. I never used to be a hot tub person and I actually still don't know if I am, but remember when I did those hot springs in Colorado? They kind of got me hooked, and I don't know if it's because it was like so cold outside, it was rainy, and then I was in the hot springs, if that's what made it so magical, or just like the healing properties of warm water. So we're gonna be checking that out when it cools down. It's still midday, so it's like high 70s, and that doesn't sound great, but I'm so excited to use this hot tub. We just ran across the highway to Bison Ranch, which is like a hotel resort slash long-term rental slash condo, old Western themed resort area, and they've got some restaurants up front, a coffee shop. They used to have like an ice cream shop and stuff. That stuff looks like it's not here anymore. But it's actually much nicer to walk around here. My little area, the gravel is so big, it just gets stuck in Fiends' paws. I had to actually carry him through part of it so I could get him on grass because he was limping that bad. So 0 out of 10 for walkability, but across the street, actually pretty darn nice. It looks like there's a bunch of ranches back here, so we're just gonna meander around and we'll flip around out front and show you like the main area of Bison Ranch that has Wild Woman Bar and Grill, which I've been to. It's a pretty good restaurant, and some other coffee shops and things like that. Just like that, we're leaving the bison behind. It's actually pretty sad. I haven't been up here for a couple years, like to this area, and definitely haven't stopped. I've just driven by Bison Ranch, and all of the things that were here are gone other than the restaurant. There's a lot of vacation rentals, so I'm sure during the summer this place is happening, but it's kind of sad to see all like the little shops gone. This it very much makes me miss Silverton in the real Wild West when you see it done kind of haphazardly. It's not done poorly, it's new. And they missed some subtleties that they could have done that would have made it feel a little bit more real, but anyhow, I digress. It just kind of made me miss Silverton. So, I don't know, we got a good 40-minute walk in though, which was nice, stretch our legs, and I think we're gonna head back to the cabin and maybe we'll try out the hot tub. I think it might be hot tub time, guys. We'll see. Keep the jets off so you can hear me. Grab myself a glass of wine. Don't worry, it's in a plastic glass, remember? And I'm just gonna enjoy this hot tub. This feels amazing. It's only at like 102, which is its resting temperature, but that's kind of perfect. I like sitting on the slightly taller seats so that like my upper body can be out. That like hot and cold. This is a life, and I must rent places with jacuzzis more. Right, I am officially raisinetted up. I enjoyed that. I think it's like the adult version of watching the clouds go by, like an outdoor one like this. I was just laid on back, just watching the clouds. It was the best. The only thing that natural hot springs have a little more than this, but the winner for me is the silence. It's just so quiet out in the mountains. Here you obviously have, the sounds of the world around me, but then also the jets are kind of loud, but I'm not complaining. I'm really not. This was amazing. This was awesome. I definitely need to book places with hot tubs more often. But now it is time to rinse off, and then we're gonna make some good food, watch some good movies, and just settle in for the rest of the night. If you wondered where the boo was, he's inside. He doesn't do too well when I'm in the water, so pools, hot tubs, just stress him out. He wants to rescue me, so he just chilled inside. He was fine with that. All right, let me close this up. With Michelle is back live in the cabin, and this time we have just something very, very easy. I don't generally eat out very often, and I definitely don't eat fast food very often. I don't know, I like making my own versions at home. You wonder what that noise is? Feeney is eating. He's being very loud. He's licking every drop out of that bowl. But when I did my little overnight trip to Idaho Springs, I didn't film the first night, which I left after work, and I got to my first hotel super late. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, and the only thing that was out there was a Taco Bell. And if I'm gonna eat fast food, it's gonna be Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell. I'd never had their Cantina chicken tacos, and that is what I got. And oh my Lanta, they're actually really good. Like, really, really good. So I'm recreating that in a nacho form. Now, normally I would make the Cantina chicken. I'll put that recipe down below because it's just grilled chicken with some spices and seasoning. But for ease, because I don't really like traveling with raw chicken. I just got the Trader Joe's pulled chicken salsa verde because that is the secret sauce. Is an avocado, like a guacamole verde sauce. So we got an avocado verde guacamole too on the top. But I just got some nachos. I've got some no-fat green chili and lime refried beans. Good Lord, words. And then I'm just gonna put, I cooked this already in the microwave just because these are sous vide, I believe. And it just always tastes better when you cook it first. So I cooked it. Oh, that's hot. You're just gonna put that, tear it apart over your nachos. This is extra because it's already got the like salsa verde in it too. So it's not gonna be exactly the same. I will say the copycat Cantina chicken recipe I found is pretty darn close. It's slamming. It's lit. It's fire. Slay. Then you're just gonna put a good old Mexican style blend on top. And you're just gonna put it in the oven for a little bit to melt and get all gooey. Abundantly blessed. Baby, I feel that way when I'm with you, Boo Bear. Then, if you are extra like me, you are going to transfer them to a serving tray where you have dog treats on one side, zero sugar, A&W, and your plate ready to go because you're extra. Once they're transferred, you're going to put the guacamole on. This is the Verde Salsa Holy Guacamole. It's similar to the Verde Salsa sauce that you get with the Cantina chicken tacos. And then, because you're living in my world, cilantro. Now, there's a very specific reason why I have my food on a tray. Why I'm gonna settle into bed. Boy, Fiends is gonna come in just a minute because I have a ritual to watch The Notebook. No, it is not my favorite movie. Let me shine some light on the situation. No, it's not my favorite movie. This is just a thing that happened years ago. That cabin I told you that I used to rent, it had one DVD, and that DVD was The Notebook. And so it became this thing where every year Feeny and I made a fun dinner, a fun dessert, and then we watched The Notebook. So I've got The Notebook ready to go, candles with a little fireplace going. I'm gonna tuck into my food, start The Notebook, and then we're gonna catch it. I'm gonna make a cute little dessert. No, I don't normally eat like this, y'all. Y'all just catch me on like special occasions a lot of times, and this is kind of the birthday meal I wanted. I wanted my Cantina chicken nachos and then what we're gonna have for dessert. So yeah, we're just indulging this weekend for a birthday celebration. So all right, Notebook time. Come up. Here, it's just the tripod. I know. Come on, up. There you go. Over here. Good boy. It's just the tripod, kid. Let's try a nacho. Nacho. It's not Taco Bell, but it'll do. We've got our last treat for the birthday, traditional evening of The Notebook, in bed, chilling. This is a very long movie. It's 2 hours if you guys have never seen it. So we're almost to the end, and I thought I would get dessert. And we made, I love that I always say we, it was me. I made apple nachos. I did not mean for this to be like an apple theme today, y'all, or a nacho theme today, y'all, but apparently it is. And all this is just a few caramels melted down,
I didn't have milk, so I just used a little bit of coffee creamer. It works. And then some peanuts and some mini M&Ms. You got yourself some apple nachos. If you're home and you want just like a simple, slightly lower calorie, like, because obviously a couple caramels, I went decadent with the real ones. The Ghirardelli caramel sauce on this makes a nice light snack. Like, I'll do it all the time. I'll just do an apple with just like a light drizzle of the caramel syrup. So good. So this is the more indulgent version, and we're gonna settle in for the rest of the movie, and we will catch you guys tomorrow morning.
Good morning. It has been a nice chill morning. It's been kind of a rainy morning, which was unexpected. It started raining around 2 a.m. So we just kind of had a nice chill, drank coffee in the bed kind of morning, had the little electric fireplace on. It's been fantastic. We hung out on the porch for a little while. And now I have packed up this gorgeous Airbnb, and it is time to hit the road. Now, I know I promised y'all a fancy breakfast, but when I eat that much at night before bed, I really don't want food till like about 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, and that is where we're at. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road. And instead of showing you guys a fancy breakfast recipe, I'm gonna show you guys the mogollon rim, and actually why it's called that. I hope the cloudy weather doesn't get in the way, because I wanna show you how gorgeous it is up here, but all we can do is try. So I'm gonna finish locking this place up, and then we're gonna hit the road.
You're growing through the sidewalk, blowing in the breeze, burning like a wildfire, cold enough to freeze.
Our mogollon rib showcase isn't looking too solid here. I still have about 20 more minutes to get to it, but right now I'm stuck in traffic, so construction. So we'll see how long it takes, and if the storm is still raging. Well, it's not really a storm, it's just rain.
Leaving it behind when you feel tired. I'll help you find sleep. And when you get home again, that's where I'll be.
Right, guys, I think we got lucky that construction actually helped us out. I think we're gonna get a little glimpse. I don't think we've got long. Clouds are moving, the wind is blowing. But let's show you what you can see today of the mogollon rim. Woo!
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep home. Anywhere you wanna go, beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light.
On a clear day, you can see all the way down to like the superstitions, it feels like. You can see miles and miles and miles. But as you can see, this weather pattern is moving so quick. I've actually never seen anything quite like it, how quick it's rolling. And we got some more rain coming at us. Oh look, you can see Four Peaks a little bit. Actually, nope, that's Ord. Four Peaks is to the left. So yeah, you can usually see all the way down to Four Peaks, and it's absolutely stunning, but today we just have some epic clouds.
Outrun the dark, keep our eyes open, mountains we cross, sail every ocean, no. Anywhere you wanna go, I'll show you my world, show you my world, show you
Well, I don't know that I've ever seen the rim quite like that, and honestly, it makes me pretty happy because I love a good rainy fall day, and we just don't get those in Arizona, so this was a very nice birthday present. However, it didn't really let me end the video how I would like to, so along the mogollon rim, there is a whole walking path that's miles long, and we were going to do that before we headed back down to Phoenix, but the rain is already almost up to us. That's how quickly everything is moving. So that rain that was in the distance is like right in front of me right now. So we're gonna hop down off the rim and head back towards where we started the weekend and just find a dirt road, get a nice long walk in before we head back to the heat. But I really hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. Sorry I couldn't give you an epic, montage of the rim, but hopefully that just inspires you guys to come up and visit the mogollon rim. I will leave everything down below, links to where I stayed and links to the hikes and all of that fun stuff for you. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us, and we will see you on the next adventure, wherever the road can take us.